And check out the Mavs. Fashion first, getting off the bus, and now they'll try to make the same impression on the court. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Grant Williams is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Lively in at the center position.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Feeds to Edwards. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old, and when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Towns against Williams. Towns with the bucket.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley against Doncic. Edwards passes to Gobert. Left side, Edwards. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Lively the pass to Doncic. There's the try. That one goes. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Conley finds Edwards. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The kick out to Williams. The 3 for Doncic. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. Edwards with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And on the way from Irving for 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And stolen by Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. Milton with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Towns sets the pick for Milton. And it's Towns penetrating. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Mavericks leading by 9. Powell, the pass to Irving. It's good. 10 points for him.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dallas making a switch here. .27 seconds left to play here in the first. There's the pick. Alexander Walker passes to Reid. Oh, good with the triple. On the wing, Hardaway. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Mavericks lead by 11. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
They've got Anderson. Shake Milton is out there with Edwards. Then there's Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has yet to score. Reid the pass to Milton. Shot clock at 5. Back to Reid. And that one is stuffed right through.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Green up on top. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Irving misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Back to Irving from downtown. Another miss by Irving. Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one following a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Minnesota calls timeout. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Alexander Walker. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for Shake Milton. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They've led by as many as 14 points. Williams' shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 9. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Hardaway. Towns against Williams. Gobert with a screen on Williams. Towns wide open. Off target with his 3. Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. The 17-footer. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Skilled at scoring in a variety of ways. I mean, give Hardaway Jr. these looks, and he's happy to oblige.
Here's Conley. On it from 12.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Back to Conley. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Conley against Doncic. Conley kicks to Gobert. Outside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Mavericks on top, up 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you...
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, one and all. And you know, for that matchup against the Lakers, they have a big advantage coming in. They're clearly better when you match up the rosters. But this is why we...
Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
An all-world.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Doncic missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is. And when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period. Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Oh, Luka taking the bump.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Conley finds Gobert. Towns in the corner for the tie. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Edwards against Irving. Edwards dishes to Conley. Towns looking around. Irving against Edwards. No good there with the step-back J.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Assisted by Kyrie Irving.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
2 minutes
For three, Edwards sinks the triple. Edwards got 8.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Takes it from 10. Out to Edwards. Passes it to McDaniels. And another three for Minnesota.
And kind of like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Edwards against Irving. Edwards can't hit.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Irving misses. Now here's Conley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. He's perfect from the line this time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Shake Milton is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Reed. And there's Anderson, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Edwards looking it over. Here's Alexander Walker. Reed uses the glass to finish the layup. Reeves got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Drills the three-pointer.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Minnesota calls timeout. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Shake Milton. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. And they'll keep pounding it inside. Guys?
Thank you, David. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Fires from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3, Edwards. Kleba with the rebound. The Mavericks leading. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. There's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And now that's 11 points for Tim Hardaway.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's Gobert. Mavericks with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Lively. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 5. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Hardaway passes to Irving. For Minnesota, they've gone 4-7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Good on the bucket. And it's now only a 1-point Maverick lead.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Edwards. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as they've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money, and his teammates absolutely love him. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
In the corner, it's Kleba. Beyond the arc, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Towns for 3. It's not going to go for him. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
It's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead.
Hey, it's not easy to have all eyes on you in these moments, but you know what? Edwards, he's shown he can handle it. He can be the clutch guy.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 5. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Here's Lively. Back to Doncic. Will it go? And that falls.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being...
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Let's hear it for the starting five.
Well, Smitty, you want dunks, fast breaks, and high-flying basketball? Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. B.A., I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2. And it's Hield in at the 3 slot. That's good from Hield.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Toppin on screen on White. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Crafty move, and the layup is good.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
And here's Caruso outside. Pacers with a rebound. And here's Hield. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Turner, a screen on DeRozan. Hield from outside. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. White for 3. That one is off. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Brown passes to Turner. And here's Brown. Off target with the 3.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Lets the 3 fly, and Williams gets the bucket on the assist by White.
We've seen Williams' confidence grow since he came into the league. He has real belief in his three-point shot now.
Halliburton, and once again off the mark by Indiana. Chicago has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. White, the pass to Caruso. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Alex Caruso's off-the-ball action is excellent.
3-pointer, Halliburton. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Back to Williams. On the wing, Caruso. The 3 is up. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by White. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Caruso misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Williams against Hield. Pass to Turner. Inside, Brown laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Williams against Toppin. Now here's Vucevic. And there's a 3-second violation. And let's take a moment to see which bigs were doing work from the three-point line this past month. Well, you look at Williams. Boy, what a gifted shooter he is from way out there.
And these bigs have refined their games to the point where they're a threat to score from anywhere on the floor.
To have big men like these who can give you points from inside and outside gives teams an added dimension that teams love to have.
DeSumo, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana.
More than just a scorer. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Indiana. Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
A combination of unforced errors and just poor decision-making. They need to be much better in that aspect of the game this time around.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Kobe White making it rain from distance.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hield.
Chicago foul. First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Halliburton with the ball. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
The Pacers 12.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Neesmith out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the two-guard spot.
Yeah, what a dump from Halliburton. The defense has to push him further out.
Chicago has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. At the 2023 three-point contest, Tyrese Halliburton made an impressive showing, Greg.
You know, he did, B.A., but sadly he wasn't able to win the contest. But he did manage to tie the record for most points in a round. So his efficiency can't be questioned.
Here's Jackson. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, a lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there.
Looking at his numbers, DeRozan has added playmaking to his skill set. Impressive for a wing.
McConnell finds Jackson. Drummond grabs the miss.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
DeRozan looks it over. He takes it in. DeRozan with the power move.
Keeping the dribble, inviting contact. DeRozan's become a master at converting these.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for Taylor. Caruso, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's White in for Carter. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Toppin comes in for Nesmith. Heald's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Brown in for McConnell. DeSumo goes in. Misses the layup. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Here's Brown. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
And you know the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Turner. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Nice physical play by Turner. Getting to the stripe.
Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Mathurin. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 55 seconds left in the first half. And here's Caruso outside. Pacers with a rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Down low. Out left to the wing. Turner passes to Toppin. Halliburton, a screen on Williams. The Pacers again can't hit.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Caruso outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Vucevic. Over Toppin. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Heald's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Halliburton. He's guarded by White. The teardrop. Down low. Halliburton working through the D.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton. Working to get that point-blank shot.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pacers out in front, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping.
They're staring at a rough road ahead, the kind that can break you down. But this is what separates good from great.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
The way they've attacked the lane, oh my God.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure's real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. Kobe White out there with Alex Caruso. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Chicago trailing here. Caruso up top, defended by Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
I like how Alex Caruso gives his team an instant energy boost out on the floor. He's always working overtime.
Halliburton against Vucevic. Toppin, a screen on Vucevic. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Out to Hield from outside the arc. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. Hield's got 8.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Vucevic. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta. Vucevic has gotten his second bucket.
Always up for a challenge. Vucevic trading threes.
DeRozan against Hield. Toppin outside. Lets it go from deep. Williams grabs the board. Chicago has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And here's Caruso outside. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Caruso's got 5 points now in the quarter.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
Turner, a screen on White. Halliburton finds Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. The 3 from DeRozan. It's rebounded by Indiana. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. To the inside. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's the 3. He drops it from range. Give him 8.
You can't leave the big man open. Vucevic really stretches the floor at the 5 position.
Here's Turner. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Pacers lead by 5.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Timeout called. The Bulls. Some changes for Chicago. Taylor comes in for Williams, and it's Dosunmu in for DeMar DeRozan. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Vucevic. Drills the elbow jumper. Vucevic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Confident from anywhere on the floor. Vucevic showing off.
Up top, Jackson. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. 6 to shoot. Here's Hield. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Caruso with the bucket.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hield passes to Brown. Now here's Hield. Give him 8. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Caruso outside. And no good. Alex Caruso has been leading the charge for the Chicago Bulls. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
37.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Halliburton. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Nesmith. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. And it's in there.
Really fighting for it. DeRozan just refuses to back down.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
There's Nesmith with a 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one. And the Bulls shooting it at 52%. Now here's DeRozan. Not a lot of room. Oh, you got to love that focus from DeMar.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Halliburton outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for Terry. Caruso, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's White in for Carter. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Smith. Toppin comes in for Nesmith. Fields checked in for Matherin. And it's Brown in for Nembhard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by White. And here's Brown for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan outside. Back to Vucevic. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner.
Okay, when you're trying to make it come back, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
You know, he's no stranger to physical play inside at either end. Turner's as tough as they come.
Vucevic's shot is off. And Brown has got the ball here for Indiana. 6-point game. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Halliburton misses. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Playing hard. Vooch stepping up and getting it done.
Here's Halliburton. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. To the middle. Here's Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And here's Caruso outside. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
Playing with a lot of confidence, Alex Caruso nails the clutch shot.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. You want the ball in Vooch's hands. So calm and collected under the spotlight.
First personal foul. Third team foul. The ball to the Pacers. Bruce Brown. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Pass to Vucevic. Fires for 3. Cash! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
This is when they need it the most, so they're so close to evening this game up.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Well, Halliburton is a pretty exceptional free throw shooter. This trip shouldn't be difficult for him, but we'll see.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Shooting for Indiana.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate. Great skills for the young Halliburton.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
Brown can't hit. The 3 from DeRozan. The shot comes out. And so the Pacers take the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on